Cool. Well, welcome everyone to Sunday Night Football, what could potentially be the game of the year between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. This
I'm
is very
your,
potent. Yeah, well, I'm here with Next Gen and Goated's Bots.
and we are excited to bring this game to you live from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
I got it.
Okay, leading the way for two teams will be the MVP and the Offensive Player of the Year from Season 3.
Very true. Yeah, this should hopefully be a very good game. In at least theory, this is likely the Super Bowl matchup. At least it was before the beginning of the year. But here we go. About to get the kickoff underway, and here we go.
Okay, Minnesota Vikings, Las Vegas Raiders. Let's get on into it.
Just takes a knee in
Okay,
the end zone.
leading the way will be Thomas Brady, Offensive Player of the Year of Season 3. And so far, he's had a good season. Let me pull up his stats. He had one touchdown so far this season. He's looking to add more into tonight's game against the ferocious Las Vegas Raiders defense.
What is one of the most highly touted defenses in the league, just for how much of absolute like an absolute brick wall they've been this year.
Okay, so we start off the game, shotgun formation. Brady looking with pressure in his face. He throws it and it's caught. Who was it? It's a gain 19 yards, and that would be Corbin.
Jacob Hobart.
Yeah,
Jacob Hobart. Very nice.
By Don Tripp.
Very nicely done there by Thomas Brady for staying calm even when there is a lot of pressure in his face and finding the open man in Hobart. That's what you got to do. Is you kind of have to face the defense face on, and already we got some interference by the Zebras.
And that's going to be 5 yards back. And it looks like it's on the running back, O.J. Youngblood.
Mm-hmm. One of the best running backs in this league, but
okay,
even this early could be a costly mistake.
Okay, hand off to O.J. Youngblood, who gets a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I believe that was John Smith on the tackle there. Acquired over the offseason from what was the Las Vegas Rams, or Los Angeles Rams. God damn it, I'm going insane. But now with San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, play action. Thomas Brady is going to get sacked.
Immediately sacked by Samson Goldblum.
It's going to be 3rd down 19, an obvious passing situation. Brady tripped up again.
I think I got tripped up by his O-lineman there.
Okay, so shotgun formation with 4 wide out set. Actually, there's a tight end at the slot. So let's see what they'll do here. Quick throw, and it's incomplete.
Ooh. That's very nice coverage there by John Tripp. Another off-season acquisition. That was a very tight window for Brady, and he tried to lead his man, but was unable to. So it looks like the Vikings are going to be punting on their first trip, and we'll see this Las Vegas offense go to work.
And so far, this is a good punt. And it's going to be fair catch at the 25-yard line. Out comes the defending champions, the Las Vegas Raiders, led by Tua Grumby.
He's had an okay start to his season. Not the greatest, but everyone has one bad game.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's coming off a promising game against the Baltimore Ravens and a blowout victory too.
Yeah, that I wouldn't even say a blowout's the right word. I think that was just a mutilation. Because that was just brutal what happened.
And it's a play action on the first play of the game. And Tua is going to scramble. He's going to get first down and more.
Wow! Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! He can go all the way!
Tua!
Touchdown! Wow! First play of the game, and And Tua runs 75 yards. What a play!
That probably should have gone for like 5 yards, and then he just decided to just dodge everyone because no one even thought of covering Tua. And he showed off why he's such a good dual threat quarterback by just scampering out for a massive run there.
Yeah, he took advantage of the man coverage that was displayed on the play and ended up biting the Vikings.
Yeah, that was absolutely brutal. And the extra point is good, as expected. That's a stat line you almost never see. One play, 75 yards in 13 seconds.
And while of all people, it's the QB on his legs.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Also, I'm sorry for all the flashbacks I just gave every Bills fan, except I'm not at all, because that was terrible play calling. But okay.
I'm so flabbergasted by this.
Yeah, seriously, I don't even know what to say after that.
Yeah, I'm dumbfounded to what just happened. Okay, coming out again is Thomas Brady, looking to work a little magic of his own after what we just witnessed.
What was that? I don't think I'll ever see that again in the league. Yeah, more or less. That is EA in a nutshell. Let's see if the Vikings can respond with an efficient touchdown of their own after that dismantling of every part of the Vikings defense.
Okay, play action and pressure in front of him again. He's going to throw it away.
Smart decision there by Thomas Brady just to throw it away instead of taking the sack, because going that far back, that would have been at least 10-15 yards, and that's really hard to come back from.
This looks like it's going to be a common theme for this game. The Raiders getting pressure. Okay, Thomas Brady, play action once again. He throws it. It's going to be caught for a gain of 8. It's going to be third down and short. DeMar DeRozan.
Former basketball player and renowned choker. Makes a nice catch there. Very nicely done by both quarterback and wide receiver to find the easy.
So it's a single back formation with a fullback, actually. So, they mess up the handoff, and he's going to get sacked.
Murdered by Kelm Kyrie. There was
poor execution.
What happened there? I think that was a miscommunication on the O-line's part and just let him slip through, and there was no hope for Brady there.
I was confused. Was the handoff meant for the fullback or for the running back? I don't know.
I don't know either, but either way, it wasn't let off, and, well, Kelm just had a free pass at Thomas Brady. This is not looking good for the Vikings right now.
So coming back on the field is Tua Brumley after a miraculous 75-yard run. So let's see what he'll do this time. And look at the meter for the Raiders after one play.
Yeah, I mean, if you had that happen, I would. Oh my god!
And here comes the MVP.
Davey. Oh my!
And he steps towards the man.
Stiff arm.
And he breaks it down to the 39-yard line. So far, the running game has been probably the component for the Raiders so far.
Yeah, seriously, this has just been an absolute. I want to say ground and pound, but it's like that isn't even right. This is just run it down your throat and just destroy you.
Yeah, Michael Vick just got
Michael Vick got Josh Norman basically. That was disgusting.
I agree. The Vikings have struggled stopping the run against the Falcons in their first game before technical difficulties, of course. Anyway, another handoff to the MVP, Williams, who gets a gain of 3. This time, the Vikings slow down the run. And tackled by Eagle.
Good job there by Zach Eagle to make sure to not let Davion Williams get too much speed because, well, we just saw how dangerous he can be once he hits that next gear.
Okay, so this time it's going to be shotgun. Brumby looking to throw. He's going to throw it to Tim Tebow, who's going to be short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and inches. They can easily run it here.
Yeah, just barely short. I thought they may have gotten it, but it looks like the refs disagree. But I think they just run out of the middle here with Davion. What do you think next?
I think so too, but it looks like they're going to be running out of shotgun formation with no fullback. Hand off to Williams again, who gets the first down. Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stop someone when they're inches away, especially if you don't load the box.
Meanwhile, Cole is just flabbergasted to what just happened on that run.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, so once again, it's a power I formation, I think. Okay, handoff is a toss play to Williams, who gets some space to the outside, but only gets about 5 yards.
One of the only times you'll ever see a toss play work in Madden, especially in Sims, is if you have a couple blockers in front of you that actually, want to block.
Another thing you have to consider, running a toss play against a 3-4 defense, it doesn't typically work when you have fast outside linebackers coming off the edge. Mm-hmm. Okay, handoff to Williams, who gets stopped for a loss of 3.
Absolutely nowhere to go. The Vikings saw that coming immediately. So very nicely done.
Situation, honestly.
Oh yeah, easily. I personally think they're gonna throw it to Tim Tebow. What do you think they're gonna do next, Jen?
Possibly. They do have 2 linebackers in the middle of the field. So play action. Tua Gromby gonna scramble once again.
Gromby's gonna scramble. And he got another touchdown from scrambling.
His second touchdown of the game from scrambling. Unbelievable.
Tua Gromby is just showing the Vikings that they cannot stop him on the ground because, well, there is just no hope for them right now. They need to put a spy on him like yesterday at this point because this is just getting destroyed. This is getting miserable.
A wise man once said, "You can only hope to contain him," and the Vikings somehow cannot contain him. So yeah, 14-point lead off of 2 rushing touchdowns from Tua Gromby.
Yeah, I really hope that they make some adjustments soon because this is just getting brutal for the Vikings.
Yeah, and they keep attacking this man-to-man. The Vikings are constantly running man, and Tua's taking advantage of it easily.
And we're already hearing questions from the sideline about Gardner Minshew III, if he should be benched or not, just to put in someone else at outside linebacker.
Okay, so decent return by the Vikings. They get to the 27-yard line. Vikings need a response ASAP. Down 14-0 in the first quarter with the meter in the Raiders' favor.
Yeah, they need to get a touchdown at this point. It's like they need to get points in general, but they really need a touchdown to cut it down to 1 score.
I also like to point out the Packers and Eagles are scoreboard watching since they play each other tomorrow night. And if the Vikings lose, then one of them can potentially jump up to the 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
So yeah, 2nd and 6 off of a 4-yard run from O.J. Youngblood. So let's see what the Vikings do here. Do they run it again, put more faith in their running back, or do they do a play action?
Looks like it might be a run up the middle here. And it is.
It is a run up the middle. He jukes a man. He got
and there he goes. There's O.J. Youngblood.
For a touchdown. What a play by O.J. Youngblood with a response of his own.
Bro just juked a man out of his soul there.
It was number 29.
I believe that's Cam Chancellor who just got absolutely decimated on that juke.
Unbelievable.
both of these defenses are just getting ruined by the running game.
It's a leg day for Sunday Night Football, apparently. Okay, Vikings line up for the extra point, and it is good.
Well, this is definitely turned the tables a little bit for the Vikings, just because, yeah.
Yeah, the Vikings definitely needed that, especially after avalanche of touchdowns from Tua Bromley.
Very true. And I feel like I just have to say, we've had 21 points in the first quarter. Yeah, I think we might be in for a good game.
You did say it could possibly be game of the year. It's so far living up to the hype. Okay, return to kick. I think it's Jerry Rice, who gets a decent return. It's only for going to make it back to the 23-yard line. Now comes Tua Bromley again after 2 rushing touchdowns. So the run game seems to be their strength against this Vikings man-to-man coverage, heavy man-to-man.
Very true. Was their strength all of last season, as Davion Williams, as said earlier, was the MVP. So looks like they're relying on that running game in this season as well.
Okay, play action. It's going to be caught by Gump, I mean. Okay, for a gain of 8. Sorry for getting the name wrong. Take a shot every time I butcher someone's name. It's going to be very common this season.
You'd be dead if you were doing that at this rate. Oh god.
Oh, false start, and that's going to move them back 75 yards.
Yeah, probably on the O-line, I would imagine. That might be on Tim Tebow, though.
I thought it was on the left guard.
Yeah, it may have been on either, really. But now it's a little harder. 2nd and 7.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver sets. Pass going to Gump for a first down.
Wow, very nice catch there by Gump. Been a lot of traffic. Nicely done, able to hold on there to get the first down.
He coming off of a solid performance last week against the Ravens with 5 catches. I think either 94 yards or 76. I don't know for sure.
Either way, it was a pretty solid game, and he's already established himself as a threat. And, well, there's the other threat, Davion Williams.
Yeah, for a game 4, it's going to be 2nd and manageable.
Jimbo Fish on the tackle. I know it said Jimbo Fisher. It's Jimbo Fish.
Okay, so shotgun formation with 3 right receivers set on the right side of the field. Okay, Tua looking to throw. He's going to fire deep, and it's incomplete. Broken up by number 27.
That is Goat Ken's on the nice break up there.
Okay, 3rd down 6.
I'd say likely a pass to the middle of the field here. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. Or we could see another scramble from Tua once again, unless they put a spy here. Okay, so Tua go after scramble once again, but this time he gets sacked.
He's going down. Jimbo Fish on the sack. Very nicely done.
Well, to counter against his scrambles. So the Raiders are going to punt. It's about time the Vikings stopped him from scrambling the football.
Seemed like good. Tua Bromley got a little stuck there on his O-line, and that cost him likely a first down.
Okay, Vikings hit the ball at the 30-yard line, and out comes Thomas Brady again, coming off of a drive where the run game pretty much did all of the work.
It's definitely been running central for both teams so far.
Yeah, it's a leg day.
Yeah, but if it works, why break it? Like, if it's not broke, why fix it?
But you got a question, how much will they run the ball late in the game, especially if it's tight?
That is fair.
Okay, pass downfield is nearly picked off.
that likely should have been picked off. It seems like it was deflected away. I want to say that was Russell Clark on the deflection there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. Okay, so Vikings once again on a shotgun formation. 3 wide receiver set, 1 tight end, 1 running back in the backfield. Hand off to OJ Youngblood, who nearly breaks a tackle, but he only gets about getting 8. 3rd down and manageable. It's 3rd down and 2. Silva on the tackle, by the way.
I looked back at the footage, and that was Trevor Strokes on the bat away. It was Russell Clark that almost picked it off afterwards.
Okay, so single back formation with 2 tight ends out as linemen. Okay, handoff to OJ Youngblood, who's going to get stopped and short of first down marker.
Very nicely done by Trevor Strokes there to make sure that OJ Youngblood couldn't get the first down. He saw that run immediately, and he was right there to stop it.
Yeah, and great pursuit against a elusive running back.
Are they going for it? No, they're not. It was just the EA glitch that the offense was staying on the field.
Yeah, so the Vikings are going to punt it. It's a good punt, too. It's going to be pitting at the inside the 20, and it's going to take it inside the 25. And that's the end of the first quarter, folks. Raiders with touchdown. Raiders with a 7-point lead going into the second quarter. Also, tune in for tomorrow's night game between the Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Very true. That is also likely to be a very good game, but Davion gets the handoff, and there he goes once again.
Easy first down.
And more. I believe that was about 16 yards on that run. Very nicely done by Davion.
So very little passing this game. Once again, as I'll say it once and say it again, it's a leg day, maybe a leg night. Okay, so single back formation. Hand off to Williams, who gets another decent run for a gain of 7. Tua is hyped after that run. He should be.
Why wouldn't he be? Yeah, the running game is just shredding apart this Vikings defense, even with adjustments.
Okay, so it's going to be a single back formation with 2 tight ends out as blockers. Oh, it's going to be a pass, and inaccurate. It's incomplete. I don't even know what happened there.
I don't think that was just inaccurate. I think that was just thrown horrendously in every way possible.
Okay, that was an arm pass to one of the coaches.
Yeah, basically. You're just throwing it at his head. He's throwing at a head coach on us saying, give me a better play.
Okay, Tua Grumbly is going to try to scramble again, but this time he gets sacked. It's going to be pull on the play, and it's going to be 4th down 4 from the 50-yard line. They could go for it. Let's see if they do.
I think they should probably punt it here just because 4 yards is hard to do on one down, and it looks like they are.
Yeah, they are going to punt it from the midfield. And they're going to
very nice
hand them inside the red zone at the 13-yard line. Out comes the Vikings offense. They're looking to respawn after being stuffed short of the first down marker on the very last drive that forced them to punt.
Definitely true. But momentum has been swinging back the Vikings' way, even if they did get stopped in the last drive.
Yeah, they just need to put up drives together, taking one play at a time, and hopefully they can tie this ball game. So handoff to OJ Youngblood, who only gets a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see if you're the Vikings, but I believe that was Joseph Smith on the tackle there. I could be wrong on that. The brothers have very similar names.
Okay, Thomas Brady, middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Sandcastle, I think.
No, that's Jacob Hobart again.
Hobart with second reception of the game.
Once again, Joseph Smith on the tackle. Very nicely done by Jacob Hobart to get open in the middle of the field to get the first down there.
Yeah, find the hole inside that secondary. Okay, OJ Youngblood with a bit of room. He's going to get first down.
Easy first down. He's almost at 100 yards this game. August Silva on the tackle.
Yeah, he's only had 7 carries so far in this game, I believe. Okay, so new set of downs from the 35-yard line. It's a single back formation. Handoff to OJ Youngblood, who's going to get stopped for a gain of 4.
I absolutely more, but he somehow got out of that. So that's very nicely done by OJ to find the open lane to get yards.
Yeah, I agree. So second and manageable. It's going to be another single back formation, perhaps another handoff. Nope, it's going to be a pass play. Thomas checks it down to number 3 for a gain of 3 as well. Okay, Voodoo, his first reception of the game.
Trade Voodoo. August Silva.
Wait, what the? Okay, third down. They got an empty set out shotgun. Okay, Thomas Brady's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught for a first down. They're going to move the sticks. Now this time, this is Sandcastle. Leon Sandcastle was first reception of the game.
They're being battered around. I don't know how he held on the ball there, but very nicely done by Leon.
Okay, single back formation once again. OJ Youngblood in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff, and he's only going to get a gain of 1.
He went absolutely nowhere there. The Raiders expected that fully. They just started charging as soon as they saw OJ get the ball.
Yeah, I do expect the Raiders to stack the box constantly on first down 10 and force the Vikings in passing situations.
Agreed.
Okay, so it's going to be pistol formation this time, I believe. And it's going to be a check down to Youngblood, who gets his first reception of the game, and it's only going to be a gain 2. It's third down 7.
In the long for the Vikings. Like be a pass here. Who do you think it's going to be to next?
Possibly to the tight end in the middle of the field, but it's a shotgun formation, 3 wide out set on the left side of the field. And remember, it's fourth down and manageable as well. So they're going to throw it deep, and it's going to be caught.
Wow!
He's going to take it all the way down. Touchdown,
Jacob
Vikings.
Hobart. Very
Hobart.
nicely done.
What a route, too. On a, I think that was an out route, either a fade.
Might be a go route, though.
Yeah, I think that was a go route. You're probably right. But what a go route it was. And John Tripp with a diving attempt to break up the pass, but unfortunately, he was just too far away from the ball.
That was August Silva, he's known for his acrobatic stunts, but he just was a little too far off there. So, very nicely done by both Thomas Brady and Jacob Hobart. And this game is tied once again.
Okay, 9 play on that drive that lasted almost 5 minutes. And now it's 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Yeah, I wonder what he said to the referee that time.
Who knows? It wasn't flagged, so it couldn't have been anything bad.
I agree. He's probably pulling out his check.
Oh my god, his check. Where would he hide it? His sock? In his helmet?
Oh, what a juke. But unfortunately, he only gets to the 19-yard line, so the Raiders back on the field. Their previous drive was slowed down by the Vikings defense. They're hoping to get back straight running, pounding the Vikings run defense.
Very true. It's been working out for them so far, so we'll see if it continues.
Okay, we see the Raiders out in shotgun formation. The handoff. Actually, no, it's going to be a pass play to the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught
And it's
in
a
a
fumble!
And it's recovered by the Vikings.
Oh my
Michael pick.
god.
It was Jerry Rice Jr. who caught it and fumbled it. But let's see if they'll review it. Was that cleanly processed? Was that a catch?
That's almost impossible to tell from that angle. Or that angle. These angles are horrendous.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to overturn it. So yeah, the Vikings are going to get the ball with good field position in the Raiders' territory.
Well, I'll have to see if they do decide to review it. It takes a couple seconds to see. Oh,
there it is. They are going to review it, but I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn this.
I would argue that there is, as EA is kind of known for. Yeah, there you go. His leg was down completely before the ball came out, and his knees down, the ball isn't out. I think that's enough evidence to overturn.
But the Rice had control of the football when he was going down. That could be incomplete. You never know.
No, it looks like that was a completed pass, and he fumbled it afterwards.
Oh, so it's going to be reversed, and it's going to be a first down for the Raiders.
You can just hear the crowd. You can hear the crowd is not happy about that call.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I agree with the Vikings fans. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, 4-yard gain for Williams.
It's kind of weird to say he's had a slow game in comparison when he has 9 rushes for 64 or 68 yards, but in comparison to even his own teammates, he's had a slow game.
Yeah, compare that to OJ Youngblood, who's having a good game of his own. Anyway, Gump, a reception and a first down. New set of downs to the Raiders inside at the 49-yard line.
Gump's had a good, decent game so far, 3 for 27. You haven't seen any major catches, like major routes from him, but it's always good to have some good clean medium yard passes.
Okay,
and
empty
speaking of which,
downfield is incomplete. He was looking for Gump again, but unfortunately a safety was there. It was Ken's.
Goat Ken's, one of the best CDs from last year, was tight on coverage there, and it looked like the ball just sailed over their heads.
Okay, single back formation with 2 tight ends set. Hand off to Williams, who's only going to get a game of 4. It's 3rd down 6.
Kind of shocked he even got the 4 yards there. It looked like he would be tackled a couple yards short, but he was able to stretch out for a couple extra yards there.
Yeah, Williams may be a small running back, but he does have a little strength in him.
Very true.
Okay, pass play right here is going to be caught in a tight window by Gump.
Very nicely done once again by Forrest Gump. Very tight window, as you said. A pretty risky pass from Tua, but it paid off. Got them the first down that they needed.
Also, 2-minute warning, so the Raiders do have the ball inside field goal range. They could get a touchdown before half. But the question is, how much time you want to leave on the clock for the opposing team?
I do have to say that the Raiders do get ball at half as well, so...
Okay, so they try a screen pass and it's incomplete. It was blown up.
That seemed a little unnecessary, but it's like the refs aren't going to call that for unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. But...
Okay, Vikings are showing pressure. They're stacking the box. They could drop back in coverage. They are going to bring pressure. Tua throws in, it's incomplete. 3rd down 10. One more stop, and the Vikings probably won't have to use the timeout.
Yeah, and it's like if the Raiders don't get any yards here, I'm not sure if they're in field goal position, because that's like a 60-yarder right there. That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, from here it would be a 58-yard field goal. They could use a little yards. It's going to be caught in the middle field for a first down.
Well, that's the yards they need and more. That gets them the first down they needed.
And that was Williams, I believe. The running back out as a receiver.
Very nicely done there by Davion Williams to get wide open there and just fight for the first down. completely
Yeah, he's also
disregarding
receiving back
some
too.
of the fish. Yeah, he's an all-purpose back at this point. It's like, my God.
May as well let him throw a pass at this point. Okay, Tua looking
Probably.
to throw. It's going to be caught by
Wow.
Pink Highlighter, who's going to get the Raiders inside the red zone with 1:20 to go.
Very nicely done by Pink Highlighter. That was a pretty dangerous pass by Tua right over him, man, but I don't think whoever that was
Yeah, he
saw it
was tackled
complete.
by the rookie J.D. Unger, I think.
Why was with J.W. Unger in coverage? What?
Yeah, I'd say he was
And
tackled by J.D. Unger. I don't know why.
also
So
that
anyway, incomplete
that went
pass.
absolutely nowhere. Bro was trying to kill one of our cameramen out there. My God,
Pretty sure
cameraman
he's trying to throw
violence.
the football to one of the opposing fans. I don't know for sure.
Apparently so.
Okay, second down 10, shotgun formation. Tua looking, going to scramble once again. Can he get a third touchdown? Can he? No,
No,
he
he
does get a gain
can't.
of 9. It's going to be third down and 1. The Raiders used their first timeout. All they need is a yard, and they can get a new set of downs and keep the ball out of the Vikings' hands.
What I think they're going to do is run up the middle with Davion. What do you think they're going to do here next?
Yeah, I agree. They're going to run it up the middle.
Wow,
Actually,
no.
it's a shotgun formation.
Wow.
Possibly a QB run. I expect a QB
5
draw.
wide. This is
Okay, Tua
wild.
Bromley throws it and it's incomplete. They can go for it.
I mean, they absolutely can, but I don't know why they would, especially this late. But
they do receive ball in the second half, so why not be aggressive?
True. And they
are going to go for it. Okay, shotgun formation with Williams in the backfield. The Vikings stack the box. They're going to show pressure, and it's going to be called
and it is a touchdown.
Jerry Rice Jr.
My God.
Okay, so Goat say he'll be AFK for a little while, so he will be back to be our sideline reporter. Until then, we still have me and Bob.
That was very nicely done. Just a very clean, middle of the field route for just a couple yards and a touchdown to take the lead back right before halftime.
Yeah, it was a 14-play drive.
Very nicely done to burn as much clock as you can, so the Vikings likely can't get anywhere. And remember, the Raiders receive the ball at half, so they're going into this half looking very nice.
Yeah, and the Vikings, they still got 3 timeouts, so they can lead a drive to at least get a field goal at best.
It's always possible, but it would be hard to do.
It's only 31 seconds. I agree. It would be pretty hard to do, but it's still 30 seconds.
Anything is possible, as, well, I referenced earlier with the 13 seconds.
That still lives forever in the hearts of all Chiefs and Bills fans, for better or worse.
Very true. Well, 27 seconds. OJ Youngblood with... That's just an insane stat line right there. 104 rushing yards to 1 passing yard in the first half.
It reminds me of a song from our old PBS Kids show. Odd Spot. Gonna add 1, gonna add 1.
Oh my lord.
Yes, I'm going to drive you crazy with all nostalgia. Okay, shotgun formation.
Good luck there.
Okay, shotgun formation. Thomas Brady looking to throw. Getting in the middle of the field. It's going to be caught. Actually dropped.
Wow.
Not what the Vikings needed.
You don't see him drop too many passes. He's one of the more consistent receiving tight ends in the league, so I don't want to see that if you're the Vikings.
Okay, so shotgun formation once again. Vikings need to get something right here. Vikings going to check it down for a gain of 4. Not what the Vikings needed there. Not to mention the Raiders, they still have 1 more timeout. They get another stop. They can possibly call a timeout and lead a drive to field goal range.
I was thinking that it's like, why are they taking a timeout? And I realized, wait, they could arguably get a field goal if they are able to like get a sack here and like force
Yeah,
them to
Raiders
make a
are
bad
showing
punt.
pressure. They're stacking the box. They are going to bring pressure. It's going to be a run to OJ Youngblood. He doesn't get far. And it's going to be 4th down and 3. Vikings are going to punt.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a chance that the Raiders can get a field goal going into halftime, going up 2 scores, which would be absolutely enormous, especially because they do get ball at half.
Depending on what the Raiders can do on this return, could change the outcome.
It's a good punt, though. Very good punt.
And they only got 8 seconds. At best, they have time to get in Hail Mary range. Over Hail Mary.
Possibly, but I would personally just take the knee. I wouldn't risk it here.
Yeah, we see crazier things happen with Hail Marys. If you remember the Hail Mary from the Black Friday game.
Yeah, but they seem like they're gonna want to go for it, but they're just gonna run the ball. They're just gonna run
just
out the
add the
clock here.
stats. Yeah, I agree. Just pass them stats. So we're going to halftime with the Raiders leading by 7 after an impressive first half from Tua Gromby and Davion Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the
And
stats
yeah,
compared to passing
that's
to rushing.
that's just ridiculous looking.
Do I even have to say it one more time? Do I even have to
I
say it? It's a leg day?
Yeah, you really don't at this point because it's just been apparent all game long. It's just been run after run after run, and these defenses must be just gassed at this point.
Yeah, the halftime shows for itself. The halftime highlights, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Although there are exceptions like the John Hobart deep bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Raiders get the ball in the second half, as you said, so they could choose some clock in the third quarter, tire out this Vikings defense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, let's see what's going on around the sidelines. Let's see how the chat's feeling about this. Okay, hey chat, how you feel about the first half of this game?
I think that's a first. I don't think anyone's asked to the chat how they're feeling about this game. And there we go. The kick's off for the start of the second half.
Yeah, return to kick is Jerry Rice, who's not going to get far. Speaking of kick returns, if you look back at the highlights from the Chargers and Ravens game earlier today, the Chargers won it on a game-winning kickoff, which is pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the best returners in the league, who's also a rookie, Superman, was able to just easily break through and get the Chargers the win before overtime. So very well done for him.
And a pretty heartbreaking loss for the Ravens, who are now dropped down to 0-3. Meanwhile, in this game, handoff to Williams is a gain of 3.
Nicely done there by the Vikings to not allow him to get more than only 3.
So far, the Vikings have allowed 187 rushing yards on the ground. Okay, another handoff to Davion Williams, who's going to get stuffed for a loss of 1 on his 13th carry.
Yeah, he went absolutely nowhere there. Jimbo Fish saw that immediately and was just like, nah.
Yeah, this is an ideal way to start the drive for the Vikings. You want to get the Raiders offense off the field and get the ball back in the hands of Thomas Brady and that offense. Okay, 3rd down and 8. Tua's going to fire in the middle field. It's going to be caught by Tim Tebow. It's going to take it inside logo. Take it towards the logo, I mean.
Very nicely done by Tim Tebow, getting wide open in the middle.
Yeah, I think that was zone coverage. I think that was possibly cover 3.
Very likely. Also, we are getting reports from Bengals head coach Crypto that he is hoping that Davion Williams gets defenestrated. Okay,
Okay,
then.
so screen pass to Gump, who only gets a game 3.
Nicely done there by Goat Kens to make sure that little tricky screen pass was shut down basically as soon as it arrived.
Okay, shotgun formation once again. 2nd and 7. Could this possibly be a run? They're calling for audible, and they are going to run it. And Williams is not going to get far. It's only a game 2. It's 3rd down and 5. Once again, another 3rd down situation. The Vikings need to stop, especially at this field position.
I'm expecting a pass here, and I see a wide open man. But
you're right, and that's going to be a first down.
That's not what I'm expecting, but that works for them as well.
Inside the red zone. What a play by Tim Tebow II.
Bro has just been breaking tackles left and right in the second half because he broke one earlier, and he just breaks off a massive gain here for what, like 20, 30 yards there at least. Yeah, at least 30 yards, probably more.
He now has 60 yards on 3 receptions, and 2 of those receptions came on this drive. Okay, shotgun formation. It's going to be a screen pass to Tim Tebow, but this time he's not going to be able to catch it.
Yeah, very nice breakup there. Not sure who that was, too, though. I'm going to check back in the footage to see if I can see it better.
Okay, 2nd down and 10. The Raiders are showing a power I formation with a fullback and a running back. Okay, handoff to Williams, and he's not going to get far.
Yeah, he went absolutely nowhere there. Looks like good on rewatching footage. It was number 21 for Vikings, which is Neon Sanders.
Okay, now can the Vikings get the Raiders off the field? 3rd down and 9. It's going to be a pass to O'Brien. He's going to get pressure.
Yes, they can. Very nice.
He was trying to scramble outside the pocket, but couldn't get far. Brought down by number 93. That was Mayo. Chris Mayo.
Mayo. The AI. The AI. The AI end got a sack again.
Getting tackled by AI is crazy.
And it looks like the field goal unit's coming out to make this a 2-score game.
And it will be a 2-score game.
Nicely done there by Daniel Carlson. Yes, it's weird that it's actually Daniel Carlson.
Yeah, anyway, it was a 9-play drive. They did choose some clock. They did tire out that defense, but unfortunately, it did not result in a touchdown. But hey, they got points though.
Yeah, any points are better than none, especially in a game that is like this. Because, like, both teams have how much star power?
Too many to count.
Yeah, seriously. So, any points will help in this, like, arms race, basically.
Also, how much you want to lean into the pass game if you're the Vikings being down by 2 scores in the 3rd quarter?
Yeah. Well, I think you might have to at this point.
Let's see what Tom Brady is cooking up here.
This is for general chat. Can we not start World War III again? Thanks, guys.
Okay, so
they just ran commit. My God,
he doesn't even get anything. He gets crucified on that play.
Seriously, the Raiders just ran commit and just completely annihilated OJ Youngblood. There was no hope.
Okay, 2nd down and 13. Shotgun formation. Thomas Brady going to check it down to OJ Youngblood to get back to where they started.
Third and long here. And
Possibly.
yeah.
Yeah, they didn't go out empty set.
There was like nothing for Thomas Brady there because his O-line breaking down, and, like even with the quick pass, there was nothing.
So Thomas Brady's going to scramble. He's going to get the first down. Slides for a gain of 14.
Very smartly done to slide there because, at least in season 1, he was kind of notorious for fumbling the ball. So looks like he's been taught pretty well to slide.
Okay, new set downs for the Vikings.
Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but Thomas Brady is a former Las Vegas Raider. So
boom, interesting. So it's a revenge game. Okay, OJ Youngblood with a huge gain. He's going to take it to midfield.
Very nice.
Now the beater is in the Vikings' favor as well.
Just barely, but it is.
Okay, so they got 3 tight ends out on the field. One running back in the backfield. Of course, it's Youngblood again, who gets another handoff. No one gets a gain of 3. 13 carries for 124 yards so far this game. What a game it's been for him.
I think this game is just showing why he was MVP season 1. It's like he still has some of that magic.
Did he play for the Falcons, I believe? Okay, another handoff for OJ Youngblood, who gets another first down.
And I can confirm he did play for the Falcons for quite a while before being traded to the Minnesota Vikings in the offseason of, I believe it was season 3. Another fun fact, the Las Vegas Raiders were actually in the bidding to get OJ Youngblood, but that trade fell through.
Well, it still doesn't matter, considering they got Davion Williams in the backfield with a former MVP. The Raiders, they better off. They made it out just fine.
Very true. Basically just got a younger version of OJ.
Okay, another handoff is going to be to OJ Youngblood once again. He gets about a gain of 4. 3rd down and 4. And he was brought down by Clark.
Also Clark. I'm going to talk much about the Las Vegas Raiders secondary just because there hasn't been much passing. It's mostly just been a ground and pound for both teams.
Okay, 3rd down 4. He's going to pass in the middle field. It's going to be caught, but not before he gets hammered for a first down.
Trey Voodoo just got absolutely smashed by Joseph Young there. He was somehow able to hold on to the ball, so he was able to get the first down.
That's endurance on display right there.
Very true.
Okay, handoff to OJ Youngblood, who gets a... Oh, he might take all the way. No, he gets tackled to the 3-yard line, but a new set down. First down and goal.
Just barely. I would have thought he would have got it there. Yeah, very nice juke there. And good job on breaking both the tackles there. Just barely was barely not able to get the touchdown there.
Clock winding down the 3rd quarter. Vikings and 2 wide receiver set. Single back formation. Pistol formation, actually. They're going to hand it off to OJ Youngblood, who's going to power his way to the 1-yard line.
Wow!
I thought that was a touchdown.
Yeah, I thought he did too. The rookie Gabriel Wood on the tackle there. They must be like inches off. I would just like dive in at this point with OJ.
Yeah, they're literally. Why are they doing an empty set at the 1-yard line? So they're going to scramble with Thomas Brady, and
it's a fumble.
And it's going to be recovered, but wait, not in the end zone? What?
Huh?
What just happened? I don't even know.
How was that not a touchdown?
So yeah, disaster diverted, but unfortunately it does not result in 6. Now it's 3rd down and goal.
Okay, well, there you go. You can't forward progress a fumble into the end zone. So says.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay.
So says LaBoss, who you can't hear for obvious reasons.
Okay. Hand off to OJ Youngblood, and this time the Vikings finally get into the end zone. Could have done that 1st and goal.
Yeah, basically. Would have been much easier if, you know, the refs actually spotted them the correct amount, but whatevs.
So yeah, the Vikings now make a 1-score possession game. That's OJ Youngblood's 2nd touchdown this game.
We are getting accusatory accusations by assistant coach Jingle saying Raiders co-head coach Morb is paying the refs. I'd love to see the evidence besides for that one questionable play, and also where he's getting the money from for the fact we're not being paid anything, but
Okay, so awaiting the kickoff return is Jerry Rice Jr. He's going to return it from the end zone. He's going to take it inside the 25.
I think he got to the 26 there, so it was worth a return. But he was able to squeeze through the closing gates of the Vikings defenders. He probably could have gotten like another 10-15 yards.
Okay, out comes Tua Grumby and Davion Williams. And situations like this is where the Raiders thrive. All they need is to pound the ball.
Mm-hmm. They just need to burn clock and hope to get a touchdown at the end. Like it's going to be a fake jet sweep. Davion with a massive juke.
For a gain of 7.
Bro just got dumpstered on that juke. My God.
We are waiting for Williams to get over 100 yards, similar to OJ Youngblood. But so far, he's had a decent game of his own. All he needs is a touchdown to add to his stats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tua Grumby looking to pass. He's going to complete it to Tim Tebow. A new set of downs for Raiders. His 4th catch of the game.
I reviewed the footage, and that was Neon Sanders that Davion Williams stole the soul of on that juke.
We'll sell it on eBay. Thank you, Neon Sanders.
And, well, there we go once again with Davion Williams. 5 yards away from getting his 100-yard game. Zachary Fireworks on the tackle.
Okay, 2nd down, 7. And the Raiders are closing in to the Vikings territory. Okay, single back formation. 2 tight end sets. Handoffs to Williams, who's gone to be short of 1st down marker. 3rd down and inches. They can easily run it again. And the tackle was made by J.W. Unger. Sorry for butchering the name again. I'm sure you're drunk on alcohol by now.
Don't worry, I'm already too depressed to care.
Okay, another handoff to Williams. He's going to get over 100 yards. Jukes a man. And takes it inside the 35. Down to the 33.
Absolutely brutal once again.
Who's that man he juked?
That's impossible to tell there. I don't even know myself.
Oh yeah, I also like to point out in the 3rd quarter, the entire quarter. So I imagine something similar happens here again. Handoff to Williams once again, who going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get much.
Yeah, not much there. Colin on the tackle.
Okay, 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. To Grumby. Looking to throw. He's going to check it down to Williams for a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4.
Interesting play call there, but I can definitely see it. What do you think they do here? Quick throw up the middle, or?
I think they run it here since it's 4th and manageable. Keep the clock running.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as well. Looks like they might. And
they do run it here, and they get first down. He's got plenty of space. He's going to take it to the 12-yard line.
And honestly, a pretty smart decision by Davion to get tackled there to eat more clock instead of going for the touchdown.
Not to mention, another first down will give them a new set of downs and make it 1st and goal.
We're getting calls from assistant coach Goaded that Jimbo Fish was obviously held on that last play, and it should have been called by the refs, but...
Also, who was that pass to? Was this one of the linemen?
Possibly. We've had a couple linemen on the field before, for some reason.
Yeah, it was number 91. That's all I saw. Anyway, pass it to the end.
And that's a pick! Very nicely done to Goat Ken. Wow.
And the momentum has shifted in the Vikings' favor. And now they have a chance to take the lead or at least tie it.
That was on paper, that was a good pass, but that was even better by Goat Ken. Not even cover his man instead of have eyes on the ball and get that out of the air. I
would have honestly put a little more air on the ball and throw it a bit outside from corner.
Yeah, I can see that as well. It's do a toe tapper with Forrest Gump, but
yeah, throw on his outside shoulder of the corner.
That's a huge mistake there by
gain of 2 for the Vikings. OJ Youngblood once again.
It's definitely been
Okay, 2nd down 8, 6 minutes to go. The Vikings don't want to chew up too much clock. They need to at least get some points on the board. Okay, hand off to a different running back, I believe. Oh no, it's OJ Youngblood again for another 1st down. He's on pace to have over 200 rushing yards in tonight's game. Maybe want to keep feeding him the rock.
Honestly, I would, because the Raiders, they cannot stop him. So
yeah, similar to the Vikings, who can't stop the run as well. Okay, OJ Youngblood.
Well, there we go.
And
there we go. Look.
He's going to take it all the way to the house for his 3rd touchdown of the night. What a run.
God. Well, I think we know who's getting NFC Offensive Player of the Week already. It's OJ Youngblood by a mile. Bro just broke that outside. There was nothing but green grass in front of him.
Look at Thomas Brady. He couldn't be more prouder of his running back, of his boy. And now the Vikings have the first lead of the night.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, 5 minutes to go. The Raiders still have a chance. They can still retake the lead. And they don't have to immediately read into the pass game immediately. They still got 5 minutes. They still lead into the run game and hope it pays out.
Very true. And for everyone that's interested, that was Trevor Stokes. That was the one man he had to beat. And, well, knowing what he did last year, it makes sense that he couldn't get the tackle. So Trevor Stokes has yet another stroke.
Okay, return to kick is Sherry Rice Jr. I think that's probably his 5th return of the night. He's going to take it back to the 25-yard line. Okay, out comes Tua Brumby. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, but in the second half, he stalled a bit. With the first drive ending in a field goal, and the second drive ending in an interception in the red zone. And the camera flipped apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
I think the camera crew is just having fun at this point.
okay, it was power I. They're gonna pass it to Williams, who drops it.
Wow, that you do not want to see that, especially this late in the game when you're down. When you're this close in the game and you're down points, you don't want to see a drop pass.
Okay, 2nd down 10. Shotgun formation with 3 wideout sets. And the Vikings are showing pressure in a nickel formation. They are going to bring pressure. It's going to be a screen pass to Williams. Got blockers ahead of him, but he only gets a gain of 4.
I would have thought he would have gotten more there, but
by the way, that was Trevor Strokes who allowed that touchdown by OJ.
I know, I said that already.
Okay, Fireworks with his 4th tackle of tonight's game. Okay, 3rd down and 6. Crucial 3rd down for the Raiders.
Very true.
Tua Gromby and shotgun. He's got empty space. He's going to scramble once again, but this time he gets brought down.
But
also, false alarm, no concussion for Collins. So yeah, Tua Gromby, he's had a couple of scrambles. 2 of them went for a touchdown, but some of them he weren't able to get off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I think the Raiders kind of have to go for it here.
They still have 3 timeouts and still 4 minutes remaining. But do you really trust the Raiders to stop the run game at this point? I mean, OJ Youngblood is having a phenomenal game.
Wow, they're punting. Wow, that is. I don't think that's the right decision this late in the game. If they don't get like a 3 and out, that could cost them the game.
244 yards compared to 2 receiving yards. That's insane.
That is a stat line for an age.
That's one of the stat lines of all time. So yeah, I figured the Vikings are going to run it here, right? Because why would you pass it at this point? Okay, hand off to OJ Youngblood. Who else? He's going to get another space.
Well, there you go.
And another 1st down. Now that's a 13-yard run.
Yeah, it's like this has completely turned around for the Vikings.
What's the record for the most rushing yards in the game?
That is a good question. I believe it was set by OJ a lot earlier in league history, though.
Yeah, he's on pace to break it, whatever record it is.
Let me see if I can find it. Well, no, it was James Charlie. Yeah, I don't think he's breaking it.
Eagles.
Well, at that time it would be for the Rams, but I don't think he's gonna break it just because he'd have to get another 150-ish yards.
Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, the Vikings, for some reason, are abandoning the run game, even though Brandon Ball could chew more clock, and 2 plays later, it's 3rd down and 10. What are the Vikings doing?
That was a very risky pass, and that could have easily been picked up by August Silva.
Okay, so they make up for it by getting an easy 1st down in the middle of the field, completed by DeMar DeRozan, and now they're inside their own Raiders territory. Found in the middle field, caught in cover 3 once again, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I really do think that punt decision by the Raiders is going to end up costing them the game after that, because like the Vikings can just chew clock at this point.
Okay, finally the handoff goes back to OJ Youngblood, who only gets a gain of 1. One of the rare occasions where the Raiders are able to stop him.
Very true.
Okay, we're also into a 2-minute warning, so Raiders basically have an extra timeout at this point.
And there's the 2-minute warning.
The Raiders need to hold the Vikings to a field goal to at least have a chance in this game. They cannot afford to give up a touchdown.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, handoff. They're going to bring the house, and they're only going to get up 1 yard. 3rd down, 8. Clear passing situation right here.
Yeah. Though it's like it's a risk to pass it, especially with this secondary, even if it has been kind of gashed all game.
Okay, shotgun formation. Thomas Brady, he's going to pass it clearly. Okay, Thomas Brady fires. He's gone, man.
Wow.
He's going to take it inside the goal line to the 3-yard line. Voodoo on the reception. The Raiders use another timeout, and he sent down to the Vikings.
Brady Voodoo. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this game might be over after that. That was a beautiful dot there to Trey Voodoo.
Yeah, I don't think they can kneel it here because the Raiders do have a timeout, and if they use it right here, they at least give them about 20, 30 seconds. Okay, so Raiders use their final timeout, and they do get a loss of 1.
Mm-hmm. The Raiders need a miracle at this point.
They need to go for another goal line fumble like previously at the end of their quarter. Okay, shotgun formation. Odd choice here, but I think the handoff is going to go to OJ Youngblood again. It does. He gets a loss of 3. So they're tearing apart this Raiders front 7. This time the Raiders are stacking the box. They're bringing in extra safeties, and it's working out for them. The clock will continue to run, though. The Vikings should run it, in my opinion. Put some faith in your defense.
100%.
Because even if they do stop you, they don't have very little time to go all the way downfield in the end zone.
But they're passing it.
Why are they passing?
Wow! That was...
Why are they passing?
Wow!
Why are they passing?
Wow! That gave
They just gave the Raiders a chance.
That gave the Raiders a huge break.
That wasn't even a rough night. Trevor Stokes.
Oh my.
Yeah, after having a rough night of getting annihilated by OJ Youngblood, at least he can annihilate Thomas Brady.
Wow, the Raiders have a chance now. It's not a huge chance, but they have a chance now.
Yeah, they do have no timeouts from the 20-yard line, and a field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown under 105 remaining. Okay, Tua Brumby fires in the middle of the field. It's going to be...
Wow!
Jerry Rice! He's going to take it to midfield. The Raiders do need to hurry up. I'm getting deja vu of the Eagles 49ers game from week 1. They're not hurrying up. What is happening? What?
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. 40 seconds.
Okay, shotgun formation. Tua fires deep downfield. It's going to be batted away by number 1. Who is that?
Wow. What Zachary Fireworks.
What a game he's had so far. Okay, 2nd down 10. The Raiders are near midfield. They still have time. They just need to play towards the sidelines. They got 4 wide receivers set in shotgun formation. Once again, Vikings are showing dime formation. Okay, pass towards the sidelines. It's broken up once again.
Zach Eagle.
3rd down and... Okay, 3rd down and 10. They at least need to get some yards to make it 4th and manageable, but it has to be towards the sidelines since they have no timeouts. Okay, shotgun formation on a 4-3 wide receiver set with the tight end in slot. Tua, scan the field. He's going to use his legs once again. Actually, no. He's going to throw away.
What?
He should have used his legs that time, in my opinion.
Yeah, he absolutely should have. That is a costly error.
One of the rare occasions where Tua does not scramble, does not use his legs after what he did on the first play of the game for them. So it's 4th down and 10. Game on the line. Shotgun formation. Play action. Joe Bromley fires in the middle of the field and it's broken up, and that will be your ball game. Minnesota Vikings are going to go 3-0.
Denzel Perryman calls game.
After being down 14-0 in the first quarter, the Vikings come all the way back. Even after a costly error by Thomas Brady, they were able to walk away with this victory. What a game it's been. So, would you say this is game of the year?
Well, it's definitely very entertaining and nail-biting at the end, so I think it's definitely in competition.
Yeah, it's definitely up there with the Dolphins and Jags' first tie of MPSL history. But anyway, that will do it for tonight's game. Vikings are going to go on 3-0. Raiders are going to drop 2-1. And unfortunately for the Packers and Eagles, that means they'll be playing for tie in first place in the NFC.
That was very well done on both ends.
Yeah, a really well game. And one more time for all you folks watching, it was a leg day. Okay, let's pull up the stats, show how much.
I also would like to highlight. I also want to highlight this thing that RSS just said. The Raiders just lost their first game in over a year in terms of seasons because they hadn't lost since week 1 of season 3.
What a game from OJ Youngblood. He solidified himself as NFC Player of the Week.
With ease. I don't think there's going to be any competition there.
I'm just waiting to get to the Raiders rushing stats. I want to see how much yardage Tua Bromley had.
But yeah, this was a hell of a game on both sides. I mean, we said it might be game of the year, and even if it wasn't highest scoring, I think it's in contention just because of how grit-based this game was, down to the end.
On 4 carries too. They could buy as many yards for OJ Youngblood, but I'm pretty sure he had more yards combined.
Yeah, I believe so.
What's the score? Okay.
28-24 Vikings. They move on 3-0.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you missed out on an instant classic. I can't wait for you to watch the highlights. It was an amazing game.
Ooh, Raiders washed? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is washed. This washed.
In fairness, the Vikings almost did give up the game, but the Raiders, they blew a 14-point lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough night for him, but hey, he did give the Raiders some slither chance at the end, but unfortunately it did not pay off.
Hey. I'm being forward watch? Hold on. Ooh.
Okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching this game. We're glad to present this to you.
Very true. Ooh. Glad you guys stuck around until the end, and I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, stay tuned for tomorrow's night's game.
Yeah. Till tomorrow. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Adios.
Probably not.